Okay, so here we are, we're third session, earning some more grace, which is cool. So like a daily login reward is cool. So I had to go at doing a little bit of editing today on the first video. Realised that I need to make sure that I can have a really good before and after type screenshot for the thumbnail. But that's not bad. Maybe I need to take it from the platform. Excuse me, the platform down here. Now, yeah, like that's quite good. But maybe if I zoom in like that, maybe that's pretty cool. There are 3. So that's what we've got so far. I'm having to watch my animes because it doesn't seem to be transferring across as quickly as I would like it to. Maybe because it's running in the background. Maybe if I just have that. Oh, that's interesting. That's weirdly zoomed me in a bit. Okay. But if I put it... No. Smallest I can make that. There. Okay. It's not too bad. That's better. If I put anime there on the top, hopefully that will now capture me better because it's not in a background app status. Okay, so as soon as I switch to Pax Dei and animes is not running on top, it does slow down. So, can I do... Oh, it's running about frames a second. So, maybe what I need to do is just scale back the graphics on here. Graphic. Raw quality's down as medium. Character detail, if I drop that to medium. Go slightly better. See. Does that different? No. Does help a little bit. I prefer higher quality on character. If I'm let's maybe just take the distance down. Okay, so yeah, the problem is it's too much. Too much going on, I think. It's a shame. So how do I... That does seem to be doing better. Okay, let's see how we get on. So I do apologise if my head's at a funny angle sometimes. It's about trying to keep... It's all about just trying to get it set up properly. Okay, so that seems better. It's low. That's weird. I put the character detail back. Just going for ultra. Go back to balanced. Let's see. Yes. Okay. So that's better. It's now just trying to make the virtual head. I don't know how to do that, so I'm going to pause recording while I try and figure that out. So I'm not entirely sure why, but let's see if this works better. So this is the little house that we started, but we need to just improve a lot of this, and some of it can be with walls and foundations and other things. So I can't remember what I had making. Nothing there, nothing there. So I think we had some tin making overnight. Oh no, I've made tin. So on my stone anvil, nothing. So I need to find some copper, because copper ore allows me to find brass. Now there are ores down the mountain, and definitely something to get into, but I want to put a load of wood in the charcoal maker, because charcoal is needed to make ingots, and I'm going to just focus on trying to keep this to an hour, because I've got a lot of other things I want to do today, and yeah, good. Trees, more trees. So we get a load of charcoal going, and then we can head down, look for copper, because copper and tin make bronze, and that's one of the things that need to have to start making stuff. There must be something I can make with tin other than tin ingots, but I don't know what those are at the moment. Inventory's full. Okay, so let's... There we go. Load of copper on its way. Let's see. currently got everything there. I need bronze to make basic blacksmithing tools. Basic blacksmithing stuff needs to be done. So, just put some stuff in the box we have. Oh, okay, no, currently full. Probably do with another one of those boxes. What do I need for the simple chest? Just need some planks. Make a chest, dump some stuff out. Wonder how much of this I can build on. I'll check that in a second, because when I get the hammer out, it'll show me where my plot is. Have a look. Okay, so plot ends here. Then follows this direction. Yeah. As I make other things, I'll get other recipes. So let me just put down the furnishing. Cool. Do our little food buffs. Get our gear out. We need to go and find copper. And we do also need tin for making tin ingots, because it's two tin and 2 copper. So make sure we've got plenty. We'll worry more about just stone a little bit later on. But what I want to try and do is just get us to a point of being able to have a locked door. Now it sounds silly, but locked door would be good. Okay, so we got iron. Let's get iron, because I think that unlocks a... oh no, too hard. Oh, orange. Orangey streaks means copper. So there we go, I can now make a copper ingot. increase to mining. Good. Yeah, good, good, good. If there's a lot more, there's some more copper. Stamina replenish. A little bit more tin here, let's get some of that. So we got some copper and tin, and as we get down here, I'm just going to take some of these trees as well. Too hard, yep. Okay. Hardness 3 is what we can manage. Which is cool, cool. So, okay. Some trees regrowing now. Perfect. Wood cutting is getting very good. Put some more charcoal in and try and load that thing up as much as possible. So, can we make... So it's still very basic in terms of wooden floor and stuff, but the more we make, the better stuff we'll be able to make. So I'm going to have a look, and I can put a wood floor there. Or I move this way. Okay, so let's get rid of the campfire for now. That lets me put that there. Excellent. So I'm just going to floor this area just so I can start to... I want the cooking pot this way, so it means put that there. Just because the more I put this basic wooden floor down, hoping we'll then get like a planked floor or something. But let's see. Okay, so to put chopping block back. Block can go there. Now if I get rid of that, get rid of that, can I put basic floor there? Yes, I can. If I get rid of that, I can put a basic floor there. And should be able to put... oh, that's outside of my area. That can't go because I need to put... that can go. That can go. Yeah, it's going to work. Put a load of this stuff down, and I can then put more floor down. Just get better at making floor. And let's put that down. Let's put our chopping block there. And we've got founder's table, which can go next to it. And we can put the basic carpentry bed next to it. And to put our tanning goes there. Be able to put the loom next to it. I don't want to put the so I'm going to need to find myself what the basic storage rate is. It's a simple chest. I've got enough planks. So if I make a fresh plank, fresh chest, that chest can go here. That can now be my meat chest. So do I have any cookable here? No. Okay. Doing with our... not enough yet. So get rid of that. Get rid of that. Go back to... I need sapwood for that, okay. So I'm just going to floor this space. Hopefully that will then help just improve my construction skills. And also just helps get a little bit more usable space out of the area. Yeah, so we could put one there, which then just makes that space a little bit to manoeuvre on. That can't go just yet, but I can put one there. So this just makes the space a little bit more visible. Obviously this needs support if I want that way. Okay, let's put down take cookable stuff. That can go in the cookable chest over here, so we can testing. So I'm going to make another. Oh, I need more plank. Can make plank. So I'm going to make some more planks, and then I can make another chest, which I can put by. Yeah, so just around the back here I can put chest. Oh, so made a plank, so I can now make a chest. Then I can put chest. Okay. This is going to be for blacksmithing stuff, so tin, sand, copper ore, blizzard stone, emerald, or topaz, magnesis. So I can then go back over here and that. Starting to put stuff that's usable in the same place. Hopefully that makes it's just a little bit simpler. Excuse me. Okay, so I can now remove that one. And I should be able to put a bit of floor down. Excellent. So, I can then put the chest somewhere. If I put the chest... yeah, just off the bench. This can become my tailoring stuff. So, needles. Bone fragments can be made into needles, so I should probably focus on just getting all that done. Then in this one, that. Bone fragment. Okay. Let's go. Hide, leather. Animal hide, animal hide. Leather. If I go to don't want this for now, because I can then pick this up. I can then make... oh, can't because that's in the... can I put at least another... to put that on. Get it. See, I put the floor down. Wonder why we do that. Build here. That flipping mushrooms in the way. To put some more crafting stuff back down. Let's have 2 rows. Go with the spinning wheel. Go there. Okay, put leatherworking. Okay, let's put some stuff in a box so I can get rid of it. I should be on my leatherworking table. There. Put the linen string away. If I pick up my string, be able to do the tailoring. Put down the anvil stone. As with sort of blacksmith, the stone can go there. sewing needles and clothespins will alternate between. I can make a lot of those. Not really sure what bone fragment is used for otherwise. Yeah, I'm not sure what it's used for otherwise. So let's just batch load some of these. Let's get down to get down to 100, just making sewing needles. You can stack 35 at the moment. Fifty is the maximum you can stack, and it makes a new stack. Cool. Well, let's let this run till we've got 100 of those. It'll stop because we'll just have more inventory, and then we'll make a ton of clothespins. Cool, so let's close that. Go and put the there. And let's just make as many clothespins as we can. Slowly ranking up the tailoring. So obviously this is the part of the game that's a little bit less fun to watch, but the animes, not really delivering at the moment to figure that out. Love the graphic style of it, it's amazing, but at the moment is just not really performing. It's not following the movements of my mouth and everything as much as I'd like. I mean, don't get me wrong. No, blink, blink. It's reading what I'm doing with my face pretty well. It's just a little bit staggery and slow. Level 3 tailoring, cool. Going to stop in a minute. So what we're looking at, 45 minutes so far. So I think I need to get into a better habit of focusing on a few tasks in the time I'm filming, and then stop filming and sit and allow my guy just to make all the needles or clothing pins or whatever, just so that this isn't taking up the time in the video. So we're only 5 away, so we'll let him do the last lot and then we'll chuck all that in. But that can all go in. And so let's just do our little stuff. Am I able to make... Not able to make a beehive yet? So some of these things, once they're made, they do open up new new recipes. So let's just see what I can tick off in case it opens up something good. Carpentry 5, yay! Can't make straw yet. Sand comes out of Gnesis. Simple wooden door, okay, so I need iron for that. Porcelain cloth, I can't make that yet. Basic fletching. Flint, I have flint. Can I make some basic fletching tools? Fletching scores, fletching tool. Because that means I can start making bows and arrows, so that would be pretty cool. Basic leatherworking, basic fletching tools. Where am I? Oh, I'm just shy on flint. Okay, so let's go and get flint, because I'm pretty sure... Ooh, bit of a drop. Pretty sure there was just some laying around here. So, don't have a lot of space in my inventory. Did 20, I've got 25, okay, cool. Okay. So a little bit of a deck, which is cool. So basic fletching tool. Yes. Oh, I don't have any room, so I need to put... Oh, yeah, so I need to stick down my wicker basket for something, don't I? Let's just put these wicker baskets and... that in. Okay. And then I think I can learn to make a bow and arrow, which obviously doesn't hurt. Some ranged stuff. So, construction, crafting, fletching. So I need wood beam and plank. So, plank. Yep. Make that. And then we'll do wood beam. And then we can do our fletching. We can then start making more crafting tables. Just gonna check, can I put... I tried but it wouldn't let me. Don't know what. Put one. Okay, we can then just put some crafting tables. So markets. I like having the idea of some back-to-back rows for things. Let's have a makeable here. Rudimentary bow. Yep, let's make a bow. And make flint head arrows. I think that's going to fail. Oh no, we've managed to make some flint arrows. Cool. So, those can be 7 and 8. Pair. Okay, anything new popped up? Fletch. Let's just check the other things. What can we make? So, wooden shelf, wooden table, tiny stools. Basic blacksmithing tools, can't do that just yet. Can't do that just. Okay, then let's. $20. So we're not going to get that done. I want this to be. Some stairs. Not. See if we can get rid of. If I put that there, should then mean a little set of stairs. Yeah, excellent. That's all looking better. I can put wood floor on there, and possibly another one over here. If we can put some stairs going up here. Ah, right, I don't have enough reeds. I've got enough time, keeping this to an hour, to just run down here and get some reeds. Let's just get him. I don't want those because they don't actually help. They are largely poisonous. I am guessing that at some point you can either make them into a toxin for your weapon, or you can cook them and make them edible. But for now, let's just leave. Okay, so we've got reeds, so should be able to go and make another set of stairs. Again, just little bits for now. The more I make, the quicker the skills go up. And more things that I learn to make. So could actually just bung a set of stairs there as well, couldn't I? So how do I bung a stair? That doesn't help. Let's get rid of them for now. Put stairs where they're not going to. Appear. Okay, so let's go with a short set of stairs. There. And let's go with longer set of stairs. Oh, I'm out of wood, that's why I won't let me bother. Go for another short set of stairs. We've got a little setup here, little setup here. Okay, cool, that's starting to look good. Okay, so I need to put my other furnace down. Pick up a short wood stock. Make some wood stocks. Wood stock. Okay. Yeah, so I want to get that up because that should mean put it over here out of the. Should be able to make. Oh, I need to pick up my copper ore, so let's put reeds away for now. Then out of this box, where's my copper? But too short for second one. Okay. Well, we've got tin ore that we can do. Let's make a copper, and it's more charcoal that we need. Can I load up another charcoal? So let me just do, last thing I'm going to do for this hour is video is get some more wood and then just load up the charcoal burner, because when I log in tomorrow I can empty the charcoal thing, move it, chuck a raw underneath it, and then get a rocking and a rolling. Okay. So the goal is to get a better wood floor. What do we have at the moment? Yeah, it's still very basic floor. I've got some different walls that I can make, so that might be something to look at doing. I think the challenge sometimes with Pax Day is, and these types of games, is to get a sense of how to lay out your space. So if I get the hammer up, you can sort of see where our boundary area is. So I could look at building a wall up here. It's a shame you can't do circular. And obviously there's going to be a limit to how tall we can make it. So foundations are good because obviously that means everything else after is solid. So at some point it's going to need to be deciding on a shape. And so, you know, we've got a few more stairs, which just makes running around a little bit easier. What have we got? Copper ingot. So I need to make more tin and copper. So right now that can take that. I want to empty this because I can then pick up that. And I should be able to then put a basic floor. Obviously I'm going to have to step off, but we should be able to square up basic floor. Can we get not enough wood? Okay. So wood cutting going up is obviously great. And I'm going to need to get some stuff to start making fabric. I want to do some kit for me. Let's see if we can just get another floor down. So can't build here. I wonder whether it's because that's in the way. It is because that's in the way. Now I wonder if I get that out of the way. Can I? I can. Amazing, 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 amazing. So that's looking nicer already. So I want to put the kiln in. Charcoal. Where'd that go? Oh, I need more sapwood. Okay. So when reclaiming stuff, there must be a slight loss in resources. So whether it is the nature sounds and the background music that I like about this, but there is just something really nice and soothing. Now, this might seem really weird, but that just looks weird to me. Can I just put a pole? It just looks nice. It just looks nicer to me. extend this floor out. Not while I'm stood on it. We put one of them there. And there. Can do that for support. That for support. Then need more wood. Okay. So I'll just get some more wood because that crafting platform is going to be a nice thing just to smarten up, maybe put a little half fences, wooden half walls around maybe. But obviously I want to get the layout right, because then when I start loading it up with stuff for so like loading up the kilns and stuff, don't have to worry about them what I'm going to do is put that there. That should then be supporting that. Then if we go back to the floor, can I get a... I could get another one. I'm just going to make a really nice big flat platform out of as much wood as I can. Because that's going to be a good crafting platform. So I'm going to put one, but no larger than this. And then we should get one there. Can I get one? Need more wood, but should be able to get one there. I could put a couple of support joists on there as well. need to put some supports on there because that just looks weird to me. No, I didn't want you there. Wanted you, yes, there. And if we go... let's go longer ones. So I need a couple. That's cool. And need to do some repairing of stuff because I can see its quality dropping, but be alright for the moment. Make sure I have some of that, some of that, some of that. That was much tougher than I thought it would be with the axe rather than with the pointy stick, so perhaps I don't have particularly good skills with pointed sticks. get a tin going. So if I get a load of sapwood, I can start making like a rusticy fence. So it just feels like there should be something like this, just on the sort of precarious bits. Yes, that's looking nicer already, just having a little bit of a wall around it. Little fence, whatever you want to call it. So a little bit more. I've got a bow that I can use at some point, but it's going to be copper ore. Then I need to get flax for thread and straw. Cool. So got a flower pot. Let's just dump a flower pot down here, shall we? Furnishings, flower pots. Okay, that'll work. So I've got lots of resin and stuff, which I can't really remember what resin comes in handy for. I know it makes torches. Put some of that wood in there as well. Yep. So we need to go get copper, so we can then make bronze and get cracking with all of that. Oh, jumped over that. Didn't expect to jump over it. Cool. Let's get all this copper in. So my animes is still not doing quite what it should. I don't know whether it's because this and Pax Dei are both running through Steam. I can't get iron with the current pickaxe, so that's fine. Let's just check. Tin. That's copper, isn't it? Yeah. I know there's another one. see if we can get a copper ingot on the go. Hopefully we don't need any more charcoal. We can. Bang. And you know what? I'm going to chuck in some of that as well. And I'm going to get wood. So we're going to need charcoal for bronze ingot, which is probably going to be a tomorrow thing. Definitely using the javelin on the boars in future. Helps to have that axe out, doesn't it? So I'll just make sure I've got all of my crafting resources out at the moment. Crafting tables even. Is there anything? So leatherwork, tailoring, yes, yes. So I think these little trees on the outskirts, and I'm using them for resources at the moment, but I think when I build the proper house, I'm going to try and keep space for them. I think some trees in the area would be nice. So 1, 2, and we've got a... Right, so we've done all the tin. 5 minutes till we've done the copper, so for a bronze ingot we're going to need 100 charcoal. We got 15. How much have we got cooking? 75. Then we need another... enough wood for another batch of charcoal. That's then going to be tomorrow morning we can do bronze. Tomorrow morning, or tomorrow when I log in I can do bronze. Because it's going to take like half an hour per set of charcoal, so that's definitely not happening tonight. is if we can four, five, so I need more of them. More hides, but I want to start kitting out much armour as I can. Anything. Stone. Flint can go in. This is. And let's quickly see anything I can cook. No. So. Cookable, cookable. Sinew. Just gonna drop the excess charcoal in this one as well. Coal. You know, I'm gonna chuck my clay in there as well. So with spear and shield in hand, we're going to go this way. Not in a hurry to kill things. So I'm going to largely give stuff a bit of a wide berth. I know there's an aggressive badger around here somewhere. If I have to, I will. But if I go back, there he is. He just won't leave you alone. So I'm going to go back across. That does sound a little bit like a boar's chasing me now. Alright, fine, be like that. Heading back this way. When I get sort of out of the forest, I think that's where the flax fibre starts to turn up. Okay, so let's see what else we can find. Because, as you just saw, rain lily means we've now got a different flower pot that we can make. If I have to drop some stuff, I can drop some stuff. It's not gonna kill me. But let's just go for as much flax as we possibly can. I know that some plants are used in cooking. Meadowsweet, I think, is the one that I could potentially use. Ah, rabbit. Okay. So, I want to get a rabbit because I can cook rabbit. But keeping an eye on the little thing. If I go 7. over this way. Because it's a bit of a walk, I'm going to try and just fill up my entire inventory with it. So I don't have to keep coming back over here as much. Okay, there we go, inventory full. So is there anything... No, I'm going to get rid of that little bit of resin. I can try and... Inventory full. What could I don't need that. Get rid of the wool fibre because I really don't need it at the moment. And if I pick up flax, I could manage a bit more. So that is starting to get me a little bit towards that boar that I don't really want to fight, but let's just get what we can. Okay, there we go, that's full. So we'll head back, we can then get a whole load of coarse string going on, we can get some straw making, which means I can make a bed. Although I'm not super worried about the bed right now, making it will probably unlock other recipes, so... So how much of this am I going to need to make cloth? That's going to be 20 minutes to make that. do we make the straw? I'm just going to make one of those. Because what? Can't make blacksmithing tools just yet. Because I need bronze. Wooden table, tiny stool, wooden winch. That allows me to make a well for water. Yeah, water well. Straw for that. Because I've made simple wooden table. Tiny stool, square shutters. Those need iron. Those need iron. Starboard. Sapwood. Let's come out of there. Now, is the well a crafting thing? The well is a crafting thing. I need more stuff for it. Okay. Let's do that. Cook some rabbit. And then can we make some of those? We can make 2, which takes us to 7. Yes, I need bronze buckles for that, need bronze buckles for that. But we're getting there slowly. I'm going to make all of the coarse linen string, and it's a good haul, 600 and something flax. And then I can make loads of fibre. I'll do some repairs in a minute. Once I've done these, I'll just repair my basic stuff, which I think is at the basic carpentry. So tailoring's ticking up. What do... Oh no, we got quite a way before we hit 4. Go over to the loom, we can rack that up. Still got a fair bit of that to go. Oh yeah, cool, those are all repaired. Founder's table. Anything that we can make yet? I don't have any spare tin, but I will make that. Yeah, I will make some of these founders things. But at the moment I want to get on to... Yeah, so it all uses like copper and stuff, so... Founders mantle, so I got those. I just need some coarse linen cloth. Coarse linen cloth, yeah, so I'll be able to make some more clothes pretty quick. Where's my tailor? So, already got a coarse tunic. Gambeson. Clan tabard, that's what I want to do. Clan. I'm gonna create a new clan. Let's just go Jordarian. I like purple and like the gold. I want what do I want as my charge? What did I have before? Yeah, that's what I'd like. Was after more of a shield than a circle. But there we go. Yeah, did want more of a old forever. There we go. So that just means when I make the clan tabard, it actually has those colours on, which would be cool. Anything I can make on the stone anvil? Not yet. Anything new? There, not yet. Let's just have a quick check. Anything new construction-wise? But still very basic stuff. So there's a lot more of these. Narrow cylindrical foundation. I do like that. That's cool. Shame can't have a curved wall though. Yeah, so those will be fun at some point. There's some cool stuff there. Markets need bronze stuff. The goods emporium. Now I feel I need to put market stalls and stuff up at some point, but right now I'm not too worried about that. I think that the next big design step has got to be figuring out how tall I want to try and make this peak up here. So these stairs are cool. I have actually got a torch with some light. And so this is obviously not big enough for a bedroom, so it's got to be a little wider. So starting to figure out what I want to do in terms of foundations and stuff, because square foundations would be quite cool, but it will hide a lot of the mountain. Potentially some of those round foundations might be quite cool to keep some of the mountain exposed, but we'll need to figure that out as we get closer. So that's just shy of an hour, and that's a good session, I think, so I'm happy with that.